Audiences were shocked several times during Avengers Endgame, but it turns out the cast may have been even more gobsmacked when watching the superhero ensemble. It sounds like the actors were told a blatant lie while shooting one of the film's most gut-wrenching scenes. Warning, we're officially entering spoiler country. Population, you. Chatting with Jimmy Fallon during his May 1st appearance on The Tonight Show, Sebastian Stan, the actor who plays Bucky Barnes, spilled a big secret. He and his Marvel co-stars were told they were filming a wedding scene for Avengers Endgame, but it was actually a sequence for the lakeside funeral of Tony Stark. Major bummer. The topic came up when Fallon asked Stan whether he and his castmates had any idea what they were filming or the context of the lines they were saying.
We did not for this one, we didn't. I mean, everything I filmed, I found out on the day.
Stan claims that he arrived on set one day and noticed that everyone was dressed to the nines. Of course, he wondered why.
No, I was told there was a wedding, that there was a wedding that we were filming, and I was like, who's getting married?
Of course, Stan now realizes that this was a complete and utter lie, and if you've seen Avengers Endgame, you already know why.
And then two people weren't there, so I guess that was the bride and the groom, and
perhaps he phrased his comment this way so that he didn't spoil the grim surprise for the Tonight Show audience. But perhaps he was being totally serious and actually believed Stark and Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow were getting married. As Marvel fans now know, Black Widow sacrificed herself in order to save her fellow Avengers, and Tony Stark also passed away after battling Thanos. What Stan didn't realize is that the scene was actually a funeral, not a wedding. Of course, it would be unusual for these two characters to tie the knot in Endgame, especially since Tony Stark and Gwyneth Paltrow's Pepper Potts are raising their daughter Morgan throughout the film. Maybe not coincidentally, marriage came up in a separate interview with Bruce Banner actor Mark Ruffalo. During that conversation, confirmed spoiler spiller Ruffalo claimed that Captain America ties the knot in Endgame.
The liability.
He gets married in this.
We kind.
Ha ha, very funny.
Now we know that this actually happens in the film after Steve Rogers decides to stay in the past and marry Peggy Carter. Could Ruffalo have been referring to the same scene that Stan discussed with Fallon? On the other hand, Ruffalo admitted that he received a script for Avengers Endgame that was full of scenes that aren't in the actual movie.
I didn't even get a whole script to this movie.
I
I don't know why. I even got the script I did get had dummy scenes in it.
As he says in the interview, he assumed that co-directors Joe and Anthony Russo included the bogus wedding scene in order to throw him off the scent. But Marvel actors are very familiar with hearing lies and half-truths during production. Spider-Man actor Tom Holland once shared that he had absolutely no idea what sequences he was shooting for Avengers Infinity War.
And I was reading what I thought was a fake script because it was like Spider-Man's in space. So I didn't finish it, but I found out it was real.
Scarlet Witch actress Elizabeth Olsen claims that they filmed the disintegration of even more characters in Infinity War than the ones we see on screen. What's more, Ruffalo also revealed that they had him film 5 very different endings to the film. When the Russo brothers loosen their grip on spoilers after it's clear that the entire universe has finally seen the film, perhaps we'll learn even more secrets from behind the scenes. Was Chris Hemsworth playing Fortnite between takes? Did Chris Evans need to wear butt pads in order to turn Captain America's backside into America's? On second thought, we'll leave that particular plot point unspoiled for you. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about the MCU are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.